Today, we will be testing the probability density function based MACD. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the probability density function based MACD. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 51 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 716 indicators, with 289 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Alright, so today's indicator is the probability density function based MACD. Quite a mouthful, and again created by an amazing creator who makes a ton of really awesome, really interesting indicators. And so I highly recommend that you go and check out the creator's page. You can find a link to the indicator down below in the description, and that'll lead you to the creator. And you can see it here on the bottom of the screen, but I did go in and turn on the bar coloration. Again, I know some of you aren't too big of a fan of it, but it's easy on some of these indicators to use the bar coloration. I did make a slight modification though. I did go in and on the bar color 1, it was this real light green color, and on the bar color 3, it was this real light red color there. And I went ahead and just turned down the opacity of those, and so it gives us these white candles now instead of those light colored green and red. And so what we're looking for is, as most of you can probably guess, is when we get green candles, we are going to go long. When we get the red candles, we are going to go short. So, and all that coincides with what's happening with the indicator down here. It's just displaying that color on screen up here in the bars. So let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of this. All right, so the first signal that we pick up is a long signal. You can see we get those green bars right here. It's actually kind of hard to see those green bars. That little bitty bar right there is our first green bar. And we get a little bit of consolidation, then a nice push to the upside there, which does come up and get us to our take profit. Let's double check here. So on... looks like it would have been on this one right here. But what we're going to do is we're going to look for when we get the first break and then color of the candles again. And so we're not going to, like right here, you see that it stayed green throughout all these candles. Even though we hit take profit right here, we could technically enter this as a continuation. But what we're going to do is ignore that, look for a break so we get a white candle and then another green or red candle to then have a continuation type setup. So we pick up another long right here on this one. We get that green candle there, and we get a real bad drop to the downside right there, which does come down and it does stop us out. So let's go ahead and continue on. All right, we then pick up our first short right here on this. You can see that we get those red candles that we're looking for. We get a little bit of consolidation, then a spike to the upside, which does stop us out of that short. But then we pick up a long right here. Looks like we get a tad bit, well, no, it was probably a red candle there, maybe green candle, red candle, that's what I thought. So red candle there, but then we pretty much get an immediate spike to the upside there, and that does come up high enough there, getting us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, we then pick up a short right here. We get that red coloration in the bars and immediate spike to the upside. So that does come up and stop us out. And then pick up another short right here. We get a little bit of consolidation, a push to the upside, just a little bit there before we then switch to a green color right there, which would have stopped us out on that short. Then get that green and pretty much an immediate push back to the downside there, which does come down and stop us out on that one as well. So what I'm going to do here is go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things don't get too long. And we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. All right, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. That comes in an Excel version and a PDF version, and you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates, and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. All right, so a decent number of trades within the 1 year's time. Let's go ahead and count it out and see what we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So we have 24 trades all together, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So that barely misses that 60% criteria that we were looking for, just like many indicators do. There are a whole lot of indicators that get you right at the like 50-50 mark or in the 50s type win rate with this kind of take profit and stop anyways. And so all in all, the indicator gave us a lot of trades within the 1 year's time, so that was really good. And when the price was making moves, trending then it did really well at calling those moves, and continuation of those moves is really when the indicator hit some consolidation, or right as we were getting that switch from one trend direction to another, that it would really kind of get confused and start bouncing signals back and forth that really just kind of killed the win rate just enough to meet that 60% criteria, unfortunately. So this one is going to go on the no list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.